Analysts and certain short sellers are quite skeptical about Rivian's prospects as it concerns the price war started by Tesla, the market leader and the more established player, as concerns electric vehicles, and as well as the increasing competition from legacy players like Ford. So the company disclosed its earnings outcomes yesterday, the 9th of May 2023. First quarter non-GAAP earnings were up $0.18 over the same period a year ago. It's a price of $0.34, 21.58%. Yes, that's the news. It's up around 8.8% or even slightly more in this pre-market session. So yes, it's on the move in this pre-market, the pre-market session of today, the 10th of May 2023. On its positive earnings, as its positive earnings stood out in a poor quarter for electric vehicle startups, but the analysts warned that stiff competition will be a hurdle in the path of profitability for Rivian. The company looked set to add nearly $800 million in its market valuation based on what's going on right now, and after it's reiterated its annual production forecast and beat quarterly revenue estimates. Results showed how Rivian's move to raise prices last year has helped the EV maker stem cash burn at a time when peers like Lucid Group and Nikola are struggling with ballooning losses. So the CEO, according to him, sees average selling price continuing to expand and grow, adding that Rivian's expanded offerings include a larger battery called the Max Pack, will aid the demand for their vehicles. Okay, so analysts continue to like the trucks, but not the stock, not necessarily the stock, and the headlines that may be ahead, according to Michael Schliske of D.A. Davidson, who was among the 10 analysts that lowered their price target on the stock, which has also declined 25% this year. Okay, he said that Rivian has seen some success in reducing costs, but switching to self-made enduro motors and cheaper lithium-ion phosphate batteries. But its efforts to renegotiate with suppliers for lower prices might not yield results as it lacks production volume. Okay, the company, obviously we all know that it's backed by Amazon, made 9,305 vehicles between January and March, which equates to about 2% of the 440,808 produced by Tesla in the same period. Nonetheless, the company is expected to benefit from a pullback in commodity prices and easing supply chain issues, as sagging EU EV commodity prices, technology improvements, and supply chain loosening positively impact operations. They see a logistical path through positive gross margins next year, 2023. So that's what's going on right now. So the stock is consolidating within a longer term bearish trend. So right now we can see it is currently trading at $15.05. There are a few downward this is a 1 minute live chart. There's just one downward projection of 15.03, but there are more upper projections, upper projection towards 15.18 on the daily charts, on the 1 minute chart. So let's look at the hourly charts. Do we have anything like that? Okay, let's see 45 minute chart and see what the prospect is. 45 minute chart is projecting a move towards 15.42. All of these are they look quite realistic in this session, 15.52, but it's also very close to that 15.52. There are downward projections. There's a downward projection of 13.97. The most extreme downward projection is 13.42. Yeah, it closed at yesterday the 9th. It closed at 13.86. So if it ultimately just ends up without any gain, so I think this 45 minute chart is I think it paints a better, a more moderate picture of what we can expect to see for Rivian just today, the 10th of May. But moving forward, let's look at the daily chart, what the prospects is. Okay, Moving forward on the daily chart, we have upper projections of 15.01. Okay, this is quite static right now, so it's not really reflecting what's going on right now, as the daily charts are usually not that active in the pre-market session. So we have an extreme upper projection of $16.97, downward projection of 9.72. Before that, we have 11.81, and just above that we have 12.42. Okay, so let's return once again to the 1 minute live chart and see what's going on. So yes, upper projection of 15.07 all the way towards 15.18. That is in the next few minutes. As the minutes evolve, I would say in the next few minutes, this is what the projection is: 15.18. Can it achieve that? Okay. Once again, let's return to the 45-minute chart and see what we have there. It's still pretty much the same thing. Upper projection of 15.42, downward projection of 13.42. Where it closed, it was around 13.97 or thereabouts. So these are within the range we have seen in the past trading sessions for RIVN. So let's look at the 30 minutes and see what sort of picture we have there. 30 minutes, we have also the same projection of 15.42, downward projection of 13.43, pretty much the same thing. The one above that, 13.98 as well, pretty much the same thing. I think the 30 and the 45 minutes paint a better same picture. Okay, let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minute, we have a projection of 15.33, and downward projection of all the way towards that 13.66. Okay, 14.12 is even higher than what it closed at yesterday. So if it even pulls back towards that 14.12, is still a plus. So yes, currently trading at 15.05. So the support it has, that one supports based on the Fibonacci is the next one it has just below where it is right now is around let's see whether we can get it. Is around 14.86. Below that we have 14.69. So upper projections on the 15-minute chart is at 15.33. So right now it's at let's get what the price is on the 1 minute live chart, 15.05. So see what you make of RIVN stock, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.